Even before I was involved with organizing the committee, I've always come to OFC because I really want to see what the state of the art is in optical communications. And the nice thing about OFC is it really spans the gamut from technologies that are being developed and low-level components that will enable future networks to how those are actually deployed in real systems. So it really offers kind of a one-stop shop to see what the actual worldwide state of the art is in the industry.
I think it's important for everyone to come to OFC, NFOEC, because it's the conference that has the breadth and the depth. Having gone through a lot of the abstracts, the submitted papers this year, I was really impressed by not just the quality of the papers, but the huge breadth that the conference covers. And I think that's why we come. It's because we go from components right up to service providers. And so it's one of the few conferences that covers that true breadth.
This is the #1 optics conference in the world today, highest attendance, everything else. This is where the service providers come together with the component people as well as all the OEMs in one setting to talk about all the big issues, all the big technology, where the industry is going. If you're not at this conference, at this technology forum, you're really missing a huge amount of information.
OFCNFOEC is one of the unique conferences. It's a global conference for fiber optics communication. And it provides one place where people who are doing research in this area, for example, universities, labs, where the most up-to-date results can be seen in this tech area. For people who are in equipment development, this is a conference that provides them a very comprehensive view of technology. And as in the past, it takes about 3 to 4 years before a technology which is in the research can be developed into a product. So for vendors or people who are more in applied research and trying to look at the value of technology developed at labs and universities, they can see the capability and potential of this technology. So for them, it's a great conference to get that information ahead of rather than going through the same process again in their own companies. For service providers, they are the main users of these technologies. For them, every aspect of fiber optics communications, whether it is the component technology or whether it is the system technology, is important. So this conference provides great overview of this technology. And also the exhibition center, that provides a great view for people in a very rich environment where all can see the capability and the reality of the technologies. This year, OFC and NFOEC every year reflects trends of technology based on what are the new needs are. And this year will be no different. We are looking at software-defined networking, data center application, cloud application. Although these technologies, they don't seem to look like they are fiber optics, but in fact, they need fiber optics or broadband transport to achieve their objectives. For example, interconnected data centers, dynamic networking. They are all part of software-defined networking. And in that case, we have, this is one of the hot topics this year. The other one is how to increase the bandwidth and capability and make our network more flexible. And that dynamic networking and is another topic for this year's conference. And there are other areas how to increase the bandwidth. For example, different modulation techniques, they are important. How to go beyond 100 gig. 100 gig, only a couple of years in OFC and NFOEC we were talking about hot topics. And think about how fast this technology has moved. From 100 gig, now we are talking about 400 gig, and even now terabit. And that shows how technology has evolved in OFC and NFOEC, and also reflects how quickly industry has adopted these technologies. So these are the hot topics in our conference this year. And not only that, we are also looking at things like backhauling, while Ethernet backhauling. Everywhere we see a lot of applications, they are becoming mobile applications, but they all need bandwidth. So one more area which we see growing in OFC and NFOEC involves Ethernet backhaul. And we will hear many talks, and there are short courses related to that one. So our audience will have all these information available to them.